Hi everyone, here is Akhtar and welcome back for more Infinite Magicraid content, and today I'm gonna try the guild boss number 6 on my beta account. So I'm gonna use two different kind of teams and see which one works the best. So before we jump into the content, as always, if you enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. So this is the team I'm gonna use. This is the first one. I'm gonna use only Hezonja. This is my guild boss number 5 team. I was able to reach more than 100 million damage in only one run thanks to this team, only with Hezonja as a single damage dealer. But against the guild boss number 6, it's a particular because he will lower the maximum HP of my highest DPS of the moment. It works in real time. That means if he lowers the HP of my Hezonja, if I have another hero, if my Hezonja still does more damage, he will lower his max HP, and if another hero of mine deals more damage than my Hezonja during the battle, then he will lower the other hero HP, and so on. So this is how it works. So normally this team is not performing really great against this boss. You will see. But first of all, I want to show you the stats of my heroes. So I have Nordak. Nordak is here in order to apply the HP bonus to my heroes, to my Hezonja, 25% max HP bonus. So he will be more tanky and deal more damage. So this is the goal. Also, he applies a shield and a lot of buffs here thanks to his passive. So normally my heroes will be more tanky. Then I'm using Ben Austin only without exclusive, so he will only makes Hezonja plays, because if you have a look here, he has the maximum attack in my team. Okay, he has 28k. He has more than my Catherine, than my Ben Austin, than my Nordak, and than my Focus. So it will always work on Hezonja. And same for Focus. I'm using him in order to give back the cooldowns on my Hezonja, so I can trigger the HP burnings one more time, and also he can trigger the Immortal. But at what point during the battle of guild boss number 6 he can kill the target even if I have Immortal on them? So it's kind of bad, but it's okay. And so he give an extra turn, and my Hezonja does more damage using this. And Catherine, this is the stats of my Catherine. She is here in order to tank and in order to provide the counter attack and the buffs. And my Hezonja, this is the stats of my Hezonja. So 90% effect hit. This is not enough on guild boss number 6 because he has 100% resistance. So I miss a lot of HP burnings on the boss. But I have a lot of speed, but it's still not enough. The boss has 2000 of speed. So he plays before my heroes. I have to work my speed on my heroes. And my Ben Austin is also really fast, and this is the way I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna run the fight and let's see what happens. So now let me show you my second team for the guild boss. I just built Hizaro. So I don't know yet the damage he will do. Here the goal is to bring 3 DPS on my team. So if one of them gets a lower some debuffs on max HP, maybe Hezonja, he will deal the more damage on my team. So at one point during the battle, normally he will fall down below another hero. Maybe his arrow will deal more damage than him, so his arrow will take the debuff instead of Hezonja, or maybe Okmin, etc. So I'm trying to use 3 heroes in order to apply the debuff of HP on all of them instead of only on one hero. So normally in global I will stay alive longer, and I should deal more damage using HP burnings. So So let's have a look to the stats of my Hizaro. So Hezonja, this is the same stats as before, as you can see here. Hizaro, Okmin, let's have a look to Okmin. So he has almost the same stats as my Hezonja, a bit less mastery, but a bit more effect hit. Okay, and let's have a look to my Hizaro. He is less tanky. Yeah, he needs more tankiness, but he has a decent amount of attack. I think 30k is nice because he has a crazy amount of effect hit and mastery and a decent speed. So normally he should perform well during the fight. I hope he will. And finally, my Luna has nice stats. Yeah, she has a decent speed, so she will play before the boss, increase the turn meter of my allies. So normally they will play before the boss. I hope they will. And she is tanky and she can heal and lower the attack of the boss. This is really important. So, and revive my heroes if one of my hero dies. So this is the important part about using her. So this is the fight number 1 using Ben Austin and only Hezonja here with no Dark Focus and Catherine. Let's have a look to the damage and to the fight. So as you can see, my DPS plays right after the boss because he has 2000 of speed and I have less than him. He is not hitting that hard for the moment, and as you can see I can deal more than 500k HP per tick of HP burning, 647k there because I have the increase in max HP, and now I have already 2 stacks of debuff, max HP debuff on my Hezonja. Now I have 3 ones, and normally you will see the damage I'm gonna do now with Hezonja. 545k, this is still okay. Now I have 4 stacks and I don't have the buff in max HP from Nordak anymore. So now I have a maximum HP down on my Hezonja and he deals only 50% of the normal damage. 430k with the bonus in HP from Nordak. 7 turns, only 24 million damage. And I have only 50% of my max HP on Hezonja, so he will die soon. So as you can see, I have Immortal. Okay, he didn't kill me this time. But normally, after the turn 10, I think, he can hit you through Immortal. So this is not enough to stay alive. And now look at this. 430k, it is still nice, okay, but turn number 12, 35 million damage only, and 300k, this is terrible. And now I don't have any buffs on Hezonja, so he is probably gonna die soon. Turn 13 turns. And Hezonja died. He has the shield, but with some skills, the boss hits through the shield, and so my Hezonja wasn't tanky anymore, and he one-shotted him. So, now, how long will I stay alive with my heroes? 16 turns, 17 turns, I lost Nordak. He is the tankier unit in my team. 19 turns, and the crush. So I was able to stay alive until the end with this team, but not with my DPS, so it's useless, dealing only 40 million damage. So this is not that great. So let's have a look now to the second battle. So let me run the video, and okay, so my Luna increased the turn meter of my allies, so they play before the boss. But it seems like he resists a lot of my debuffs. Even bleeds from his arrow, but I have more than 100% hit on his arrow. This is terrible. Look at this resist. So I can't apply a lot of bleeds at the moment, so his arrow won't do that much during the fight. Maybe with Ben Austin he could be better, and with a second bleeder. But at the moment, he is the only bleeder I have on my team, so this is not that great. So 6 turns, 15 millions. 4 bleeds only on the boss, 5 bleeds, and 5 HP burnings. So this is too much HP burnings. And I lose bleeds on the boss, so this is not great. This is not optimal. So 9 turns, 20 million. And I lost 2 of my DPS on turn 10. 24 million, only Okmin has DPS remaining. And he is probably gonna die soon. And he is dead. He is dead. And I have only my supports. And they are gonna die soon. So no more Catherine, only Luna remaining. She revived my Catherine and both died. Okay, so the damage here are less way than before. 25 millions only. Okay, why not? So Okmin dealt a bit less damage than Hezonja, and his arrow was a bit less than Okmin, because probably his arrow will need more bleeds on the boss in order to be effective. So maybe in the future I'm gonna build another bleeder. I think about Lomas. I want to try Lomas. So I wanted to try a third kind of team, and this time I'm gonna use Hizaro with Focus and Ben Austin. So both of them are gonna boost him because he is the highest attacker in my team, and also Okmin to apply a lot of HP burnings by his own. So let's run the video, and see what happened. You're gonna see that at the beginning of the fight, I am not dealing a lot of damage, but with overturns, my Hizaro will apply a lot of bleeds on the boss thanks to the pursuit of Ben Austin and the focus. And you are gonna see that the damage are interesting. So 4 bleeds on the boss at the moment, 5 bleeds. So the damage for now are not impressive, but now you will see. 5 bleeds on the boss. My Hizaro is almost dead. Now 7 bleeds on the boss. And look at the damage. 10 million, from 10 million to 14 million in one turn. But this is not over. Look at the damage. He triggered bleeds, and then the boss played. Okay, so I wasn't tanky enough with my Hizaro, so he died, but look at the damage. In only 2 turns, I did 10 million damage. This is interesting. And this is a bleeder, this is not an HP burning hero. 10 million damage in 2 turns, this is great. I had a bit some HP burnings on the boss, but still it's great. Maybe if I had an attack buff in my team, he should be able to deal even more damage using bleeds. And okay, I lost all my DPS units now, so 16 turns, it's almost over. Only focus remaining and the crush. So this is it. Look at the damage, 14 millions from Hizaro and 13 millions from Okmin, so this is quite the same. But let me rewind a bit the video in order to see the damage of Hizaro. So this is the 6th turn, 10 million damage in total on the boss, and look at this. Look at the bleed damage, 8 bleeds and 277 K damage per bleed. 8 bleeds, there is only 3 HP burnings on the boss, and HP burnings are dealing 400k, so that means 1,200,000 HP burning damage. I did 4 million damage, so 2,800,000 damage, bleed damage. This is awesome, and now Hizaro is gonna act, use his second ability, and trigger bleeds. So look at this, 14 million at the moment on the boss, and look at the damage, 2 more millions. This is nice, and now the boss is acting and he take another 4 million damage. Look at all the bleed damage, and the HP burnings behind is great too. But yeah, my Hizaro wasn't tanky enough, so he died, but the damage were here. He is a great DPS unit. I want to try him against regular bosses in dungeons. Maybe he should perform well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, as usual, please like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.